Yes, we are back. Back again in Train Sim World 3. Back again on the Glossop to Manchester to Glossop to Hadfield to Glossop to Manchester to Hadfield to Glossop Line. It's a long title. Well, as you can see, we started in Steam, going to a place. Second night in a run, second video in a row we've done some of this. So we're going to do the Steamy one. We're going to do one of the scenarios. We will be doing a guard thing again, basically repeating the scenario. In case you missed it the first time, you can see it the second time, and maybe doing something else as well. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, hello. This going out on a Saturday because that's when it goes out. There'll be links in the doobly-doo below to where you can get the route, to where you can watch me live on Twitch, and also to Discord server as well. Thanks as always to Dovetail for allowing me to be an ambassador and be able to bring these things to you early, which is always awesome to do. Good evening to Sim, Trent and Ethan. Right, we've got to wait then for this light to turn the colour that isn't red. So we will do that when it, turns the colour that isn't red, because it's currently red. We can't go anywhere until it's not red anymore. I did this scenario the other day, and I had to wait a while. So we got to wait for the one to turn from the colour to the other colour. Hi, Crispy. So yeah, we did a couple of 4-line runs yesterday in the guard thing. We did a couple of the other scenarios this evening. This is a timetabled route if you've got the Jubilee that this is from the other line. I can never speak at the beginning of a stream. I'm broken, I think that's what it is. And yeah, we will redo the guard thing. So we will go and attack some passengers. In case you missed it the first time, we can show it to you again. But before then, we've got to wait for this to turn the colour. It's quite a long train, as trains go. Yeah, it's an odd scenario, because I've literally been sat here for like 3 minutes. It's told me where to stop, but the light... Oh, it's still red. So whoever designed this scenario didn't do it very well. It's like a 14-minute scenario, 5 of which you're just sat here. So, come on, Dovetail, sort it out. Hi, CN. It's going good. All good in... Oh, it changed. Okay, right, here we go. Okay, so we'll give it some of that. I haven't done a thing, have I? Bear with me. I'm such a professional at this. Bear with me. Just bear with me a second, caller. I've just got to do a thing. Hang on. Bear with. We should be fine now. Maybe not. Hang on. All the things I've been sat here. No, it doesn't work. Right, we should be good now. There we go. I forgot to do my key thing. Right. Stupid keyboard indeed. Are we actually going to be doing the going thing at any point? I'll wait for the brakes to do the non-brakey thing first. Come on. Come on. You can do it. There we are. There's movement. Right, now we go in. I've got to close my cock. So basically this scenario is just trundling for 4.7 miles. I've got to release my cock. That's what I said. So you think you can do better, Crispy, is what you're saying? Right, so we've got a 15-mile-an-hour limit coming up, which is what we're doing, so that's handy. Just okay. Does sound good in time. In what words? Inside a steam train. Just wait till I get there. I'll be retired by then. So yes, we'll do this one. We'll do one of the freighty ones, and then we'll do the guard thing again in case anybody wasn't here last night and missed it. But I do like the fact that you do get these timetable routes if you've got other trains from other routes already. I'm just not a fan of steam. It just doesn't do anything for me whatsoever. I'd rather have a good diesel. I don't see the appeal. Steam is true power. No, diesel. Or electric now. You know, I get that from an engineering point of view, fantastic. The engineering behind it, awesome. I do like a good bit of engineering. But, you know, if they were that good, we'd still have them around, wouldn't we? On mainline services and stuff. But they're just not efficient. Right, so we've got 3.8 miles to Guide Bridge. I've literally just had an email through which could solve my what am I doing on Thursday thing. There's a new DLC out for Construction Sim. That may be happening. Airports, runway thing, whatever it is. I know we haven't done the base game yet, but I've been given a key for the DLC, so, you know, I should really try it, shouldn't I? Alright, building up a little bit of speed, slowly. See, proper diesel or electric could be up to speed by now. Unless it's a 166, of course, then you still wouldn't be. See, now that's good modelling. I like the fact that the steam just goes round everything. That is good modelling. Fair play. So yeah, is all this little timetable run is said that twice, from where we started going to Guide Bridge. The driver isn't the best. I've heard that. I think an idiot, some people have referred to him as. Train. I was going to say we'll probably have an evening of not being in the 323, but we're going to be in the 323 when we do the guard thing. So I think we should do something diseasily after this. So one of the maybe a 66. I think it's somewhere to 66. Oh yeah, say from an engineering point of view, it's fantastic. I quite like a stationary steam engine's quite an enjoyable thing to watch. Uh-oh, going uphill slightly. And you can tell that by the way that we are. So it's actually released yet on Steam. Obviously at the time of streaming this, it's just gone 6 PM on release day. Oh, it has. Okay. I don't even know the price. £19.99. That's pretty good actually for what you get. I do really like it as a route. It's very short, a bit like Ethan and Crispy, but it's quite nice, unlike Ethan and Crispy. Oh, you get £2 off if you already got Birmingham Cross City. Oh, that's quite cool. Hi, Derek. Oh, that's good. I like that. So £18, bargain. Obviously, the steam train doesn't come with it. This is from the route with the steam train. I'm using it because there is a timetable run to include the steam train. There's no one. I've got no one shoveling. There is no one doing my shoveling for me. The coal is appearing. Oh, that's quite cool under there. I see. I have my moments. Well, I was in a good mood yesterday. That's when I did that. Today, stressed, Stevie. Oh, picking up a bit of speed now. I had a stressful day today. And it's going to be the same tomorrow and Thursday and Friday. Oh, now we pick up speed, just when we're a mile away from the place. That was yesterday, though. Yeah, and ended with, well, literally, I'm going to have a not very nice email waiting for me in the morning. But I'll worry about that tomorrow. Or on the weekend. Yeah, I can't wait. No, company secretary has left me alone because I've been busy. Hi, Michael. Don't make the days go. Why are you getting worried about Monday? You're seeing me on Saturday, Crispy. That should be a plus. Or a negative. Some people would see it as a negative. Okay, I was slightly speeding through the points there. Some say he's an idiot. More than some, actually, most. literally blowing off some steam. So yeah, we'll be doing the guard scenario thing. We got to do the stopping thing here. I'm not sure what I think about this timetable. Thank you, Crispy. And that was it. That was the end of the... Yeah, that was a thing. Right. So we did a couple of times full runs yesterday in the 323 that comes with the thing. Let's do one of the scenarios, shall we? A burst water pipe is causing major flooding and delays across the line, with many services being cancelled. Navigate through the challenging conditions and minimise any further delays. Well, let's do that then. Let's do one of the scenarios. That was short. Nope. No. Not saying it. Right, waterworks. Good morning. Today you'll be operating a stopping service down to Glossop. Before boarding the train, head over and talk to the platform dispatcher. That'll be you then, I'm guessing. Hello there. Morning, driver. As you know, a burst water pipe has caused a major flooding near Farfield Station. We had no choice but to cancel most of the scheduled services. I don't know what's happening to his accent. However, as your train is in operation, you'll be given permission to proceed. Speed restrictions have been put in place in the surrounding area, so keep in mind that in your approach. Where's he from? He's all over the place. Okay. He wasn't sure where he's from. He travels about a bit. Right. Shove my key in. Set that into neutralis. Headlights to day head. Tail lights are off. Hang on, we're going to unlock doors in a minute. Got to do the thing. Unlock doors. Oh, that's not the arrow keys. Why aren't my arrow keys working? There we go. That's why. So I wasn't pushing them. So, thank you for your purchase. You seem to have done a thing. It's a really good route. It's little, but it's fun. Nope. No. I've got chocolate in the fridge. I've just realised that. Right. Set the reverser to forward. Apply some power to get moving. You have to wait till Friday when you can get it, and you won't be home then. And you won't have any time to play it until you get home, like a week and a bit later. Oh, it's doing the raining thing. Where are my vipers? Where are you? Over here, isn't it? Cab heater. Wiper control. Intermittent 2. There we go. So we got to stop at Ashbury's in 1.3 miles. Oh, it looks really good in the rain. I can't stand the rain. on my window. You've been to Thiel, South Marston, Cheney Manor, Chippenham and Filton today. You should have given me a ring. I would have met you. I would have said hello. I went to Cirencester and back today. Right, 1.1. Oh no. Oh, Crispy's playing Train Sim World 3. I wonder what he'll be doing. Oh, hang on. Oh, walking. Sorry, I read that wrong. So it's raining and there's a burst water pipe. Oh, no, not saying it. Not saying it. Oh, it does look good in the rain. Safe for YouTube, safe for YouTube. You're a train. No, you're not. You're a pineapple. Today's game of Where's Derek been? Alright, 500 yards from... Oh god, I don't do collectibles. I'm not an idiot. But good luck. The only time I get a collectible is if it's by accident. Right, we are arriving at Ashbury's. I'm intrigued to see what happens, where we're going to get diverted because of this burst water pipe. Hey, 2 yards, that's not bad. That's quite thundery. So yeah, we'll do this one and then we'll redo the guard one again. In case you missed it the first time. Because you probably did. You may not have done. Lock doors. You missed it the first time. We'll see how we do it after this. Right, 3.4 miles to Guide Bridge. So far, our route has been uninterrupted. I really enjoyed the one yesterday where we had to take the train to the depot and then do the whole testing thing. That was really good. Me being a professional? No, I'm an idiot. I'm not a professional. No, well, as you'll see if you didn't watch it yesterday, I do really like the guard thing. I think there's some legs to it. I think there's definitely a future for it. Derek the guard. Hello there. Yeah, so on Sunday, When I do some more trains in World 3. I'm going to do the Birmingham Cross City, which is basically the same train. And I really like that route. So after this, back tomorrow night with some... tomorrow, Wednesday. Subway Sim Hamburg thing. Potentially tomorrow, or more of this. One of those. Thursday night might be some construction sim. Friday night we're playing with our balls. Nothing on Saturday because we got our Discord meetup at Busfest. Oh, I've got to reduce my speed, okay. I'll be here on Sunday though with some Train Sim World 3 at lunchtime. We're doing some farming Sunday night. And I'll be here on Monday with a couple of streams, one at lunchtime, one in the evening, and one on Tuesday evening, and then I'm taking a few days off. So there'll be nothing from Tuesday until Sunday next week. Right, so there are speed restrictions coming up, so we'll slow it down a little bit. You're slowly edging into liking trains. I'm not really a train geek. I like travelling. That's the thing for me. Going places I've not been before is the interest for me, or even going places I have been before on the train. It would still... I've been looking at stuff the last few days to do next week, and a couple of things were like, no, it's cheaper to drive. So if you want to get to a place, I will look at it and go, okay, what's the cost to go by train? What's the cost? Oh, that's quite flooded. What's the cost to go by road? That is quite flooded. And if it's cheaper to drive, I'll still drive. I love that in the rain. People stood there with their umbrellas up. That's quite floody. Oh, it's quite cool. They got the diggers. Oh yeah, that's oh yeah, that's sprung a leak. That's a bit wet. I actually watched an interesting video last night. At Dawlish train station, there's a video of when they were installing the new footbridge overnight with like a 750-ton crane. I watched that last night. That was really interesting. But I quite like architecture as well. I like sort of engineering and architecture. So it's more about the engineering aspect of it than the actual being that it's a bridge. Yeah, the advantage of a train over a bus, I think bus for a short journey, yes. I wouldn't want to do a long journey on a bus. If I'm going to do a long journey, I'll do it on a train, because at least you can get up and wander about. And you've generally got more room, and you'll get there quicker. Oh, we've discussed, well, I've discussed, because the guy I follow on YouTube has done a few of megabus trips and stuff. You know, doing a long trip like that, I think, would be quite amusing. And I have been on some really awful train journeys where you just get on and you have to stand up. You don't get that on a bus generally. Well, a long bus journey, at least you're going to get a seat. So yeah, they both got their own appeals, I think, is a way of, like, summarising, is a word. And again, if it's one of those things that, and I sort of get the appeal of, if you're doing something to tick it off, like Ethan's currently trying to do every train station in the UK, It's going to be a long project, but it's something to do. And I get the appeal of doing that. And if it's the same with buses, if you've got, I don't know, if I was into transportation or buses more, and I lived in a town, I would probably want to do every bus route in that town. To go, right, I've been on every bus route from start to finish in the town, done, whole lot, tick. So you've travelled on every bus route, on everywhere available in your town. And then you go, okay, where do the services go out of my town then go and do those. So it's that sort of thing. I kind of get the appeal of doing. So again, it's that ticking things off aspect. Right, 1.6 miles to Flowery Field. So the whole watery thing was done. Well, I just think that makes a bit like, visit every football stadium. People, some people are visiting every Weatherspoons or visit every Greggs. There's people that are just ticking things off, and I really get the appeal of doing that. So yeah, every bus route in your town from the whole thing, so you don't miss a single stop. So you can then go, I've been on every bus route, the whole thing. One of those, something to do on a Saturday sort of things. And then you get the special services that maybe don't go everywhere. You'll get the ones that will go at certain times or out of town like we've got a lot of outlying villages here. You'll get the odd service that goes to outlying villages. So it's then getting those if they're only running a couple of services a day. Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to go on to make sure you've gone on every single bus. That's quite, But the idea of going on every route, more so that you've been everywhere in your town. So yeah, I get the appeal of doing both trains and buses. Well, I'm going to Bus Fest on Saturday, so there's got to be some interest there. Although for me, it's more about going back to the motor museum. Oh, and of course, meeting the weirdos from the community. Definitely that's definitely the appeal. No, it's not. I still go on my own if they weren't going. I do have a lot of train stuff next week. And again, it's not always about the being on a train. It's going to places and looking at it and going, is it going to be cheaper and easier to do it by train or drive? Oh, trust me, I spent about 50 minutes on a train station at 6 o'clock in the morning with a bunch of bus weirdos. That was just train weirdos rather. That was just really bizarre. I think, oh shit. Okay, all right. We might have stopped a bit early. Oops. He'll have me with a notepad and pen before I know it. The Bus Fest thing on Saturday, yeah, seeing some buses from my youth. I do like a route master who doesn't. There is an appeal, but it is more about the social aspect. Well, especially when they were laying down on the platform to get, you don't like a route master. You know what my appeal of the route master is? The engine noise. If it's got the original engine in it, and not if it's been swapped. But I do like the sound of a diesel on just tick over. Oh, a good single cylinder diesel that's just almost stalling because it's turning over so slowly. So the old thump, 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 thump. Oh, hello. Pina was on the pool. Right, Newton for Hyde. So, yeah, the whole flooded thing was just that one stop where we could have stopped anyway. So we will do the guard thing again after this. Well, we've yet to meet Pina, so we don't know how weird he is. I've seen a picture of him once. It looked a bit weird. Oh shit, I stopped a bit early there as well, didn't I? Oh well, all the train was on the platform, that counted. I do like the fact they put them on. The fact they're getting on the train with their umbrellas up is a bit weird. Yeah, you're carrying your umbrella and you haven't got it up. I think any man that walks around with an umbrella, just no. I wouldn't want to be seen with them. Right, locking doors. It's like no proper man will ever use a hairdryer. Right, Godley is next. I said proper man. What's a proper man then? Someone that doesn't use a hairdryer. It takes too long to dry. No, you get out of the shower, you ruffle it up with a towel, done. How did we cope without hairdryers? I leave for work like about 15 minutes after getting out of the shower in the mornings and my hair's dry. Okay, it's not long, but you know. Actually, I've got to try and get it cut on Thursday. Well, not that hair, Ethan. Well, you could blow dry that. Stopping at Godley. Definitely a bit thundery. You don't need hair dryers. Mine's getting shorter. I used to get told off by my mum every time I had my hair cut. I'd say, I'm going to get my hair cut. Oh, you don't need it cut. Your hair's lovely. And I get it cut and I go in and she go, oh, Alex, that's way too short. That's when she'd Stephen me. Stephen. Have I reached the grey stage yet? No. Definitely not. Distinguished is what I call it. No, I have a 2 on the back and the sides. Used to be a 3. I've gone daring now and gone down to a 2. Silverback gorilla. Silverback teddy bear. 3 is the magic number. What does it all mean? I haven't done a night run yet in this, but I don't think there'd be much to see, being nighttime and all that. Do I get an OAP discount? I'm a long way off that. Time I retire, they'll put it up to probably about 80. Years. You're in a laughing, yeah? 20. We have arrived at Hattersley. Unlocking doors on the right. It's definitely a bit rainy. And thundery. Ed's only a couple of years off. Swine. I'd quite happily retire now. If someone said to me I haven't got to work anymore, I'd be like, yeah, okay. Poor Steve, only 20 odd and thinking about retirement already. He's somewhat crispy. Starts work next week. He's going to have I reckon at the time he retires, it'll be in his 70s, won't it? So he's got like 55 years probably of working. Yay. You're terrified. Trust me, Crispy. You get the first day is the worst because you don't know where you're going, you don't know what you're doing. Day 2, when you know where to go in the mornings, you know what to do, who to go and see, is a lot better. Week 2, when you've done a whole week and you're into normal routine and you know most people, it'll be fine. It's just getting that first day out the way. I have told Crispy I'm going to have a little chat to him on Saturday, give him a few tips and a bit of encouragement. Yeah, and I need to find me a rich man to take care of me. At my old age, that's what I need. You. No, I said a rich man. Right, stopping at Broad Bottom. Broad Bottom girls. So yeah, going to do the guard one after this. The fact that when Ethan's here, I just end up stressed for like however long he's here. Because from like about 5 minutes of him entering the house, I'm tidying up after him. His mum's probably just throwing a party. Yay, he's gone! Look, the house stays tidy! No wonder she's keen for him to come down here. I don't know how many more stops we've got to do. This is like a 35-minute scenario, I think. Dinting is next. No, Michael. And yeah, one of my first jobs, I was very quiet, and the manager, one of my first, I was 18 when I started there, and the manager basically dragged me out of my shell, kicking and screaming. And I owe him a lot. He made me the person I am now. He gave me confidence. He gave me the ability to talk to anybody. He gave me my sarcasm. So without him, I probably wouldn't have progressed in my career as much as I did, because he was encouraging me the whole way. You know, he'd invite me around to his house with his family for like a curry night. Right, we're having a curry night. You're coming around. I'll go and pick you up. And I was like, no, I'm picking you up. And he would turn up at my door. Come on, go around for a curry. He encouraged me to do my motorbike test, and then encouraged me to become a motorbike instructor. So I was doing that. Brilliant guy. I owe him a lot. So yeah, the people you work with can have an effect on you, and I'm sure Crispy will gel with someone on day one, and will be absolutely fine. The only thing you got to remember is, in that sort of environment, you've got to be able to have the Michael taken out of you, and then don't be afraid of giving it back, because that's what they want. Banter. So you'll be fine, Crispy. But yeah, we'll have a chat on Saturday. We'll go for a wander and have a little heart-to-heart. What about if there isn't a Michael to take out? Well, there might be. Right, Dinting is the next stop. He's learning to be a scarecrow, which is why he's in a field. He's trained to be a crash test dummy. Trainee mechanic. Which is, if you'd have told me 3 months ago of all the things that Crispy will be, something in IT, I would have gone, yeah, okay. Work in a shop, yeah, probably have seen that. Some sort of warehouse, picking, packing, yeah, not a problem. Mechanic? No. He may surprise us all. It's a change of routine, I think, and that's the biggest thing. And your first job is always like that. I've always employed youngsters wherever I've been, so I'd lost count the amount of lads I've employed that it's their first job, and you've got to almost father them. You've got to sort of give them encouragement, because they're used to leaving the house at 8, getting home at 4, having 6 weeks off in the summer, and all of a sudden they're leaving the house at 7. They're getting home at 6, and they only get like 4 weeks or 5 weeks off a year, and it's a hell of a shock. At the end of the first day, they're going home completely bemused. At the end of the first week, they're going home absolutely worn out. I've had a couple that at like 3 o'clock on a Friday, you can just see that they are struggling, and it's like, right, off you go, sleep. And you see them on the Monday morning, and they'll be like, what did you do the weekend? Oh, I didn't get up till midday on Saturday. I was knackered. Well, it'll take you a few weeks to get yourself into routine, because it's a shock. It's bad enough when you've had a fortnight off, or like with a lot of us after lockdown, going back to work. Those first few weeks are really tough. But getting yourself into that work routine is really tough. And you'll soon appreciate why a majority of us can't wait for it to be Friday. Oh, and that's the sort of thing you want to play on, Crispy. You know, if someone mentions doing something, you can almost go, yeah, I'll be right on the bottom bolts. I might need a step ladder to get to the top ones. Take the mickey out of yourself. Yeah, and you do then look forward to the weekends, and that's where, okay, sometimes it is quite nice just to think, oh, I'm knackered, I'm just going to do nothing this weekend. And sometimes you'll be like, no, right, I've had a great week, I'm going to go out. I said to Crispy, he'll meet, hopefully there's other apprentices where he is, of the same age as he is. And before you know it, he'll be out drinking with them on a Friday night. It'll be, right, come on, if there's a pub over the road, that's a general favourite. Right, come on, finish at 5, we're going to the pub over the road. And then before you know it, you've got a couple of mates, you're going out on a Friday, and that's when you get that sort of bonding aspect. And most people then make friends at work. My first boyfriend was someone that I worked with. He joined the company. We bonded on day one, and he was a lot younger than me. I basically dragged him out of his shell, got him out drinking. We went on holiday together and ended up in a relationship. Yeah, so those are the ones you'll be spending time with, Crispy. You'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. Yeah, and if they say you're going to come across, which at the moment he's not old enough, but even if it's, you know, Friday lunchtime, right, we're going to McDonald's. Come in? Yes. Don't say, no, I'm going to sit here and eat my sandwiches. Yes. Problem is, you get that on day one, you get introduced to everybody in the company and you haven't got a clue who they are. When I first started, everyone used to invite me out for lunch and they're going to McDonald's one day, and I said, well, I don't bring my wallet to work during the week. Now they just go out and don't bother asking me anymore because they know I don't bring my wallet with me. There are times now where I think, oh, well, I wish I'd have done that in the first place, because now I'd be one of them going out to Toby Carvery and KFC and wherever. They just don't bother asking me. So I do just sit at my desk and eat my sandwiches on my own. Right, lock doors. I'm guessing that's the end then, because it's the end of the line there. Objective complete. Well, there we go. Well, that was one ticked off. So that was a couple of the scenarios we've now done. So yeah, waterworks, depot delivery, and on guard we've done. Right, we can do the guard one again. So if you weren't here yesterday to watch it, basically you're not driving the train anymore. You're now being a guard, which is actually quite interesting. And I really do hope they roll this out to other routes. Today we're taking on the role of a train guard on board a service from Manchester. Oop. The train you'll be working on will be arriving shortly. Board the train and take over as the guard until the end of service. That is what we will do. And while the train's coming in, I will have a jelly baby. Right, up the end. Excuse me. Thank you. Your duties as a guard include operating the doors of the train, checking passenger tickets, and keeping passengers safe on their journey. I don't care about them being safe, really, but you know. So I've got to shove my thing in the hole. Stand on the platform, wait for passengers to board the train. We can start preparing for departure once the doors are clear of any passengers or blockages whilst the freight train goes by. We're now ready to depart. Close all the passenger doors before closing your cab door. Once done, signal the driver that the train is ready to depart by pressing the signal buzzer twice. Right, okay, so we close the passenger doors. I should have re-looked to make sure no one got stuck in them, but oh well. Close my door. Close my door, thank you, my door. And then I've got to buzz the driver. Right. You'll need to check tickets of passengers who have boarded the train. Decide if their tickets are valid or not by comparing the date and destination on the ticket with today's date and this service destinations. Okay, so I've got to take my door key out and then go in here and check some tickets. So, alright, Governor, I want to see a ticket, please. So you're going from Guy Bridge to Manchester. We're going there 30th of October, so that's today's date. You are all good. Someone down here. Where are you going? Guy Bridge to Manchester. Date's correct, so you're all good. Past the people sat outside the toilet. All the way down here. Hello, can I see a ticket, please? Guy Bridge to Manchester. Oh, that's the wrong date, see? 23rd of October. So, no. You're an idiot. You probably knew that already. Oh, God. And you all the way down here. 30th Guy Bridge to Gorton. No, we're not going to Gorton. You're an idiot as well. That's it, isn't it? Okay. Right. So now we've got to run all the way back. Past the toilet people. All the way back up here. You're going to Gorton. Oh, well. I don't know where we're going. No one told me. Right, so now we've got to wait for the next station. Give him the penalty refund form. So yeah, I really like this as a thing. And again, this does lend itself to multiplayer. Imagine how awesome it'd be to do this in multiplayer with one of you driving the train and one of you being the guard. I think that'd be really cool. Right, slowing down. And in we come to the next stop. It's the view you see every day. What, looking backwards out of a train? Okay, open my door, maybe. If I can actually click on it. Come on, thank you. Open the doors. The Look at the idiots as they get off and on. So yeah, I like this aspect. Oh, you're going to make it. Yeah, you're fine. Oh, they missed it. Right, move to the cab. Okay, close the doors. Make sure no one gets caught in them. Nope, we're all good. Okay, close my door. Give the driver a buzz. Take the key out. Go and check some tickets. Here's your ticket, please. Gorton to Gorton. Yep, that's good then. That was right. Tickets, please. Can I see your tickets, please? Gorton to Ashbury's. That's the other way. We've come from there. We'll let you off, though. Yeah, I got points for that, so that's fine. Tickets, please. Gorton to Ashbury's, 22nd of October. That's the wrong date. No, you're an idiot. Get us your tickets, please. Lots of tickets. Give me your tickets. Anybody with the tickets? You, in here. Gorton to Gorton. Yep, you're good. Tickets, please. Ticket, thank you. 22nd. No, that's the wrong date. All the way down here. It would be you doing it all the way down here, bloody awkward person. Gorton to Gorton. On the 17th of October. No, 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 no. You're an idiot. Right, is that it? This is Guide Bridge. The next station is Ashbury's. Okay. Right, run back up here, past toilet people. Shut the door. So you don't get long. We had that on one of the trains we were on down in Wales, that the poor guard was like halfway down the train, had to go and do the doors, come back, carried on down. You've also got to remember the people that got on at the station you stopped at and checked their tickets, as well as carry on down the train, checking the tickets and the people that were already on before that point. It's like, blimey, it's hard work. Right, in we come to Ashbury's. I think it's just clicking on this thing. Here we go.
Security personnel toward this station.
Oh, I haven't shoved a thing in the hole, have I? There we go. Right, we should wait for the people to get on and off at Ashbury's. Yeah, so what do you think? I like it. I just think it adds an extra something. Imagine doing this on a really long route. I think it's quite cool. So I think they've done it on a section of this route just to try it out. There's a person too close to the platform edge. Ask him to move away before we depart. Oi. You. Excuse me. Oi, you. Yeah, you didn't realise you stood that close to it. Well, you're leaning on the train, you numpty. Okay, press the button. Make sure no one else gets trapped in them. Yeah, we're all good. That. And then buzz buzz. Door key out. Tickets, please. Tickets from Ashbury's, please. You. Ashbury's to Manchester Piccadilly. 4th of October. Oh, that's the wrong date. Stupid person. Tickets, please. You're okay. You're sat. Okay, there. 3rd of October. You're trying it, aren't you? No, you're an idiot. You have to buy another ticket. You hiding around there. I see you. 30th of October. Ashbury's to Ashbury's. You're good. That's obviously a return. You, ticket please. Ashbury to Ardwick, 30th. Yep, that's good. Is it you? Yep, you. Ashbury to Ardwick, you're good. Is that it? I think it might be it. It does potentially lead to multiplayer. I still think it's really bizarre how you just... I'm guessing it's the way that it's modelled. There wouldn't be that small a gap through there. Derek could never get through it. I guess this side, this one. It is a shame you can't control the doors in the coach itself, yeah. It's still really cool though. Oh, got to shove a thing in the hole. Make sure they all get on and off safely. I don't really care. Once you're off the train, they're not my responsibility. They're someone else's problem. Station staff's problem. Not many getting on here, though. Right, back on we go. Close the doors. Right, more ticketing inspection-y things. Tickets, please. Tickets from the last stop, please. I can't remember where it was. It was a stop. We were just there. You must remember where it was. Ashbury to Manchester, Piccadilly. That's good. Thank you. Tickets, please. Let me see those lovely tickets. Ashbury to Manchester, Piccadilly. Perfect. Thank you. Let me see them. Ashbury to Ardwick. That'll do. That's it, innit? Yep, there we go. We're all good. Oh, the way back down there. I can now just sit and look out the window. It's very low down, isn't it? Needs to make it a bit higher than that. Yeah, into Manchester Piccadilly. Tomorrow night, back with something. Maybe doing some Subway Sim Hamburg. I don't know. I'll probably decide when I sit down in front of the computer. Thursday night, got something multiplayer, which may be some construction sim. Friday night, we'll be here playing with our balls in golf. Nothing on Saturday because we got our Discord meetup at Busfest. Sunday, though, I'll be back with some more Train Sim World 3 at lunchtime. Going to do Birmingham Cross City. Sunday night, we'll be doing some farming in multiplayer. And then Monday, I'll be here lunchtime and the evening. Don't know with what yet. But we'll be here Tuesday evening with some Train Sim Classic. And then taking a few days off. So there'll be nothing next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But we're back on the Sunday with some farming and then back into normal routine the week after. As I myself will be out and about the country on trains for a few days. Unfortunately, with a certain annoying purple one. You can't have everything in life, can you? Oh, got to shove my thing in the hole. Right, everybody off. All change, please. I've got a rail card. I've got a 2 together rail card. I think you'll like the livery you're creating for this. Awesome. I look forward to trying it. Yeah, I can go back to standard version now for the next time. Stand on the platform. Wait for the passengers to leave the train.
Vehicles parked at unauthorised points may be clamped or removed without warning.
The train has reached the end of its service. Lock the doors and make sure all the passengers have departed from the train. Okay. Okay, Crispy, I'll look after the stream. Okay, take my thing out. And then go and check to make sure no one's on board. Just run through the train. Yep, we're all good. Okay, back we go. Leave the train. Done. And walk to the station exit. So yeah, I really like that guard thing. I think that's a really cool idea. That's me. Nice job out there. Let's see how I did. I did well. I was a good guard. I gain points. That's something. Gaining points is good. Right then. So that was the whole guardy thing. Let's see if we can do something timetable-y and a bit freighty. What about the 66? What have we got? 439. That could be quite cool because that's going to be light. Drive this freight train from Manchester Piccadilly to Guide Bridge. That's got to be done, isn't it? We'll do a little bit of a freighty one. If I remember how it worked for 66. Probably not. Oh God. Okay. That's training. That's definitely training. Headlights, marker lights. Daytime. We should. It says be all good to go once we get the okay. See, that's set up as passenger. Hot plate. I'm turning hot plate off. Yeah, hopefully my brakes are going to work. Okay. Let's let the brakes release then. This is where I find I haven't set something up correctly. No, I think it's a brake thing. I'm sure we had this last time. Where we've got to set it between vacuum brakes and, or set the brakes to, is it in here? Oh God, that's a lot of things. Or is it not then? I thought it was a... Hang on, we're rolling backwards. Uh-oh. Oops. Oh, okay, maybe not the 66 then. Maybe we'll do something a bit simpler. Let's do that. How did that go for me? I don't like the 66. I can't drive it. Oh, hang on. This is dark. Oh God, hang on. There we go. Right. Oh, that's quite cool, though. That does look quite cool. See, that's so much more appealing than a steam train. The 66 is simple. Where were you when I couldn't set it up? You were nowhere to be seen. You was off playing with your paintbrushes. Or whatever it was you were doing. You was letting me struggle. Well, thank you for that. I will leave you with Ethan on Saturday now for that. Right, stop at Guy Bridge. Okay, Greg then. Oh, see, that just sounds so good. Oh, speaking of Greg, oops. Okay, inside view it is then. Right, so you've got a temp stop at Guy Bridge. If we can see where we're going, of course. It's a bit dark. Another freight train waiting to go the other way. With hindsight, maybe you shouldn't have done one at night, but I guess one done at night out of the way. It's pretty much just ticking over as well. Well, it's just not dark, it's just dark. It's not totally dark. Nearly. In fact, I've now got to try and stop it. Ah. Okay. Yeah, some doors are on the platform. It's fine. That counts. Some doors. Yep. Definitely on the platform. There with a couple of the doors. Wait, 21:50. So wait 4 minutes. Hang on. There we go. Maybe apply some brakes. Why is that illuminated like that? That's just weird. There you go. I thought I'd open it for you. Good evening. We just a few minutes and we'll be on our way. Okay. I don't care about you lot. You look stupid. It sounds like we're running on grass. Good evening. Ow. Lots of nice slidey doors. Wait, definitely a long one. That's definitely a long one. Oh, I can hear something ticking over. So I'm guessing we're getting... Ah, yeah. I'm guessing that's the other loco behind us. I can't get out here. Okay. Can I get out here? Yeah. That's the other engine behind us. Oh, hang on. I'm now a long way down. Bear with me. There you go. I've got to run back again. It's not on the platform. Yeah, that's a minor technicality. No, I don't want to give up control. I'm just going for a bit of exercise while we're waiting. But these seats were designed for comfort and not for cost-cutting purposes, like modern seats are, and how many you can get in a carriage. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah. No, want to close the door. Thank you. Got to wait another minute yet. Good evening. You've got no hair. Just, I don't know if you knew that, but someone did you lose it? Someone stolen it. Would you like to report it? See it, say it, sort it? If you see something look suspicious, did someone stolen your hair? No? Okay. I don't know why this is illuminated. It's a bit weird. I don't know if it's a glitch or something, but that just looks odd. I want to go down there. Or in there. Why can't they model that? Okay. Right, stop at Manchester Piccadilly. If we can actually get going. Oh, there we go. See, not bad. I don't think the passengers wouldn't have felt a thing. Oh yeah, they won't like all the smoke. But that's proper noise, isn't it? You just know that's kicking out loads of lovely black smoke about now. And that's a good thing. So I'm guessing our last stop is, yeah, Manchester. Miles away, and then I think we'll finish with another 323 run. We'll do a 4-line run in the 323 in the summertime. But it's saying like 15 minutes before we arrive in Manchester. It's 3 miles away. It's not the diesel locomotive that's giving your poor baby asthma. It's you being one of those people that vapes. One of those things I'm sure in that 30 years time people look back and go, there'll be one of those, did you vape? Dial this number where you can claim. I think if as a car driver you hit one of those idiots on one of those e-scooters and they're also vaping, I think your insurance company should pay you. Double whammy. Making our way to Manchester Piccadilly, platform 1. The next train to arrive at platform 1 is the delayed thingy service from Thingy to Manchester Piccadilly. I don't know when it started. It started in a place. I wasn't paying attention. .5 miles. Oh, hang on, we're supposed to go doing 40. Oops. And then we got 35. It's a bit dark. So releasing the brakes and applying the throttle at the same time. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know if anybody else did, but I actually watched the Elton John performance last night of Rocket Man from Glastonbury. Good performance, and for his age he's still got it, but the whole time I just kept staring at his wig. It's like, is it alive? His wig. It was a really good version of the song. Right, we got 25. Do I suddenly like wigs? No. But I couldn't stop staring at it. We're actually going to be fairly early. Oh, I give up with you lot, I really do. I'm just going to keep quiet in future. I'm just going to start talking about the route and the thing that I'm playing rather than just try and make conversation with you lot. I'm going to turn into professional Steve like the first time I did the bus. Right, we are arriving at Manchester Piccadilly. I've said this before, haven't I? I actually got offered a job doing YouTube videos for a publisher, and turned it down. And it would have paid me really well. I could have given up work easily, but they wanted me to edit content. They liked my style, but wanted me to show more by editing videos and stuff like that. And I was like, no. Ginger drivers are always late, but I'm not ginger. I'm actually early. Two yards, weren't bad. Still that illuminated thing's a bit odd. So there we go. Quick little run in the thingy. Right, now what we'll do is we'll do a 4-line run in the 323 before we do the ending thing. So we'll do a timetabled run in the 323, and we'll do the long bit first. So we'll do something in the middle of the day, shall we? There you go, Manchester. So that's part 1. So we'll do this bit. Do the 0646 from Hadfield. No, I'm doing this now. You were too late. Right, that into neutral, unlock doors, tail lights off, headlights are on day. Where the hell's the diesel? I can hear it. Where is it? Can't see it. Oh, it's over. I don't know. I can hear it and it sounds close. Going to 8 cam. Well, that's not on my keyboard. Oh, God's sake. Or is it down? Ah, it's down here, look. It's there. Oh, it's a 20. Ugly, bloody thing. Right, wait until 11:33 and then we will depart. So we're doing a 4-line run now. Back up to Hadfield and then across to Glossop. Locking doors. Right, 1.5 miles to Ashbridge. Hang on. There we go. Put it into forward helps. Hi, Ali. Italian. No, not seen anything Italian. American, German, British, Japan, French. No Italian. I don't know if there is in Train Sim, actually. Train Sim Classic. Yeah, nothing I've heard of. Yeah, I'm definitely really liking this route. I say it maybe only be a short route, but it's one of those ones I think you would just jump in and do a quick little run up and down. Thing is, there's only so many routes they can release in a year, and as Crispy said, it's not having any links with companies, and I think they're going to release routes in markets where it's popular. So we get a lot of British routes because it's really popular in the UK. There's a lot of German routes because it's popular in Germany, and some American ones because it's popular in America. I think it's definitely growing in popularity. And with each new route that comes out, I haven't been disappointed by a route for a while, actually, unlike Train Sim Classic. Oh, this is where we were yesterday, wasn't it? Going into the depot. The depot. So yeah, on Sunday when I do some more of this, it'll be in the Birmingham Cross City. So it'll be the 323. So same train, different track. Tomorrow night I'll be back. Don't know with what yet. There'll be something. Thursday night will be something multiplayer. I've got a couple of ideas. Friday night we should be playing with our balls, doing golfing with idiots. So nothing on Saturday because we got our Discord meetup at Busfest. I will be here Sunday though, lunchtime with Train Sim World 3. And I'll be in the evening. We're going to do some Sunday evening farming. That'll be for about 6 o'clock on Sunday night. And then I'll be here Monday. Got a week off work next week. So I'll be here Monday with something at lunchtime and in the evening. And then I'll be here Tuesday evening with some Train Sim Classic. Maybe Tuesday lunchtime. Depends how bored I am. And then I'm taking a few days off the latter part of next week because I'm going out and about on trains down to doing the Riviera line, doing the Bournemouth to Thingy line, so going down to Lymington Pier, and going to Cardiff and around Cardiff Bay again, and maybe getting on a boat. Possibly. Right, 3.4 miles to Guide Bridge. But yeah, really liking the 323. Going over to Europe. Not quite that far. That's September. We must book that actually. Need to work out. Need to look at the sailings. Get that booked. So 60 limit. And this thing is pretty rapid at getting up to it. Yeah, really like the line. You know, the hour at the moment that we've got as our rough limit on Train Sim World 3, sometimes you think, okay, that's good, but it's actually quite nice to something that is only half an hour. I actually like those rattles you can hear from in the cab as well. It'd do you nutting as a driver. Well, it depends, doesn't it? I like an hour. I'd love 2 hours from a stream point of view. But an hour's fine. But something like this that is just half an hour, I think you can just jump on, do a route, come off. And I think this sort of length, I think you would go through the whole timetable. And I think that would be quite a good achievement. Because it's doable, because it's not long. So I think it wouldn't take much to do all the scenarios in this and do the whole timetable. And I don't think you'd get that bored doing it because it's not that long a route. And I don't know, would you mix it up? I think I quite like the dynamic weather thing. So a bit like I used to enjoy in Fernbus, in that whenever I recorded the video, the time of the year was as I recorded the video. So in this, you know, we leave this set. So over the next couple of months now, we're going to start seeing autumn come in. And then over the winter, it's going to get rainy, cold, snowy. And I quite like that. But I suppose if you're going to try and do it over a quick period of time, you'd probably, I don't know, would each time you do a run, you advance the month, so you get to see all times of the year? I think that'd be quite a cool thing to do. Right, 800 yards to Guide Bridge. Another train waiting in the station. And stop. Unlocking doors. The doors are now being unlocked with the camera collisions going off. Oh blimey! You don't give many long. They don't give you long many. Hide the words. There's not a good. Wow. There's not a long amount of time to get on and off the train. Yeah, and I sort of get the appeal. I would like to start with the maybe I don't know. I don't really do that, but I would like to do it. Start with the very first service. And as we were saying yesterday, on the longer runs, you know, up and back twice is 4 hours. This is not that bad. Yeah, and that's not an unreasonable amount of time, is it? That's quite cool. Again, I think that's the appeal to this route. Originally, when I saw it was only like 36 minutes, I was like, oh. But being on it, I really like it. You know, it's a combination of short distances between stations, a couple of little 60-mile-an-hour dashes. It's a really good mix over a short space. Well, yeah, we were saying that last night, weren't we? That hopefully it does mean that they'll use Piccadilly a bit more. I really wish they'd do that. I really wish they'd go, right, we got this hub now. So Manchester Piccadilly. What other routes come out of Manchester Piccadilly? What else could we do? Which I know some people might get a bit boring. Oh, another Manchester Piccadilly route. But surely it would be easier because they've got the assets. Or, you know, something that makes use of a bit of this line and then branches off, you know. I don't know. Thing is, there's so much they want to do, I should imagine, but there's only so many routes they can do. Hang on, so has Crispy done the Pride livery for the 323? Yeah, hasn't he? So I can use that on Sunday. Oh, that's not good, Crispy. Hopefully there'll be a fix for that then. Right, Newton for Hyde is next. Perhaps no one's tested it with custom liveries. Yeah, so the last little run we're going to do this evening is up to the end. In all fairness, this is actually running really well. Oh, got the washing out. Must be a nice day. If I lived closer to Manchester, I'd almost be tempted to go and do this route, you know. Go and actually go on it. Just to see how well it is done. They definitely don't give you very long to get on and off. Right, Godley next. Go and see Ed for a weekend. Ed would be out. Be like, I am staying home. You're up? Well, okay. Ethan's expecting his poor mother just to be either letting him go off on his own on trains, or she's going to just be dragged around the trains of Scotland. It's like, oh, we're going to Scotland for a break. Ethan's right. I can go on this route, that route, this route, this route. I can go and do that. I can go and do this.
Security personnel tour this station 24 hours a day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good luck around Glasgow on your own. I think he's only in Glasgow on his last day anyway. Right, lock doors. So he travels up on, I think he travels up on the Sunday, as Monday in Edinburgh. Tuesday travels to Glasgow and then comes home. So it's going to be quite a lot in a couple of days. So we'll hear the cheers as he crosses the England-Scottish border on sometime around Sunday lunchtime. Just let out a cheer. He's gone! He's left the country! Right, Hattersley. So 323s only run around Birmingham and Manchester, not anywhere else in the country. So in order to go on a 323, I'd have to go to Birmingham. Does that mean Crispy's going to end up on a 323 at the weekend? Oh, he's a bus person. He needs to be on the buses. Wumpty buses, West Midlands travel. Locking doors. Oh, he spends so much time on buses in Birmingham. Dashing all over the city. Yeah, I haven't been on the trams yet. Must do that. There's a Saturday out. I say they run through the area. I spent a lot of time around Edgbaston. I'll have to do that actually. Go back to my old stomping grounds in Birmingham. That might be a day out for me. All the places I used to hang around when I was in my late teens. I could get to my sister's place in about an hour and 25 minutes on average. That was South Birmingham, so Hall Green, not far from Solihull. I did it in an hour once, door to door. God, did I get told off. I left there, I was on a motorbike at the time, left there, and she said, right, give me a ring when you get home. And I rang her, and she was like, where are you? I'm at home. No, you're not. Yes, I am, I'm at home. You can't be at home. I'm at home. She wouldn't believe me. She had to ring me back on the home number, and then told me off for speeding. Yeah. No, officer. Oh, I've done some stupid speeds on motorbikes. Especially across the Cotswolds at night, where you can just see for miles. I love night driving and night riding. No, Ethan. No, 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 no. I didn't do that, officer. Not at all. How could I do that? The speed limit in the UK is 70 miles an hour. How could I have done 140? It's the one between... My favourite bit of road is the one between Burford and Stowe. You come out of Burford, turn left, up the hill, and then it gets really sort of flat and you can see for a long time. It's a gorgeous bit of road. Unfortunately, won't be going that way on Saturday because I found out today, because I went close to there, that the bridge is shut at Lechlade. So I've got to remember not to go my normal route on Saturday morning. It is one we use. Actually, we're going from Stowe. No, we won't go to Burford. We'll be going from Stowe to Morton in the Marsh. On the way up to the Warwick and Gaydon Motor Museum place with all the buses. Right, so we've got a 40 limit coming up. We've also got a red coming up. Wow, it's official, everybody. Ethan likes it bendy and fast. Oh no, we got a green now. Good driver in a good car and you're sorted. I have to get you on the back of a motorbike then, Ethan. No, you said good driver, Crispy. We will shortly be arriving at Dinting. Oh god, yeah, Crispy will experience my driving on Saturday. And the mighty Mondeo. Slight bit of speeding. It's fine. Yeah, didn't really go into emergency brake setting there. Honestly, we're all good. Unlocking doors. That's definitely a very odd station. Wait until 11:59 and 30 seconds. Fine, I can do that. within the realms of my capabilities, I can wait. I have patience. Have a little patience. Lock doors. And Glossop, the end of the line. It is good, isn't it? It's a short run, but it is really enjoyable. So that's the bit that goes down there to Hadfield. It's only a mile away. Yeah, what a brilliant little route. Fair play, Dovetail. Fair play. They've done a really good job on this one. So I really like the train. I think the route's very well done. I'm not a fan of this turning around, doing a mile, going back thing, but it sort of makes sense. Because what you do now is you go Glossop, turn around, go to Hadfield, turn around, go back to Manchester, turn around, go back to Glossop, turn around, go to Hadfield, turn around, go down to Manchester. So you'd go in like a Y sort of shape, going up and down. Or I suppose other ones you go Manchester to Hadfield to Glossop to Manchester. So yeah, it's really good. We're making our way down towards Glossop, where we will end. I really like that low down rumble from the train as well. Yeah, I think I need to look at more of the timetable runs for some of the journeys. Like some of these, like with this early one that only stops at a certain station a couple of times a day. I think I need to look at some of the anomalies with some of those, and just do those ones if there are any that only stop a couple of times a day. I do really like the idea of doing like the first run of the day. If it was hill start, no, not hill start. I didn't want a hill start. I pressed my brake button. And in we arrive at Glossop. Oh, maybe. Oh, I did this yesterday, didn't I? Sod it. I do apologise. The driver's an idiot. Oh, I've got bloody traction lock now. Okay. We got to wait now for the timeout before I get power back. Oh, there we go. Did exactly the same thing yesterday. There we go. Done. 33 minutes. Yeah, what a great little route that is. And there we go. We will come back and do some more of that in the future because I really like that one. Next time we do some more of this will be Sunday lunchtime, where I'm going to do some Birmingham Cross City. So stay with the same train, but we're going to take you to Birmingham. That's on Sunday. Next stream, though, I know I was meant to turn around. Well, if I did that, I'd be facing out in the hall, and then you'll be able to hear me. Next stream, though, is going to be back tomorrow night with something. Maybe some Subway Sim Hamburg. We'll see. May do some of that tomorrow night. Then Thursday night, I go back with something multiplayer. I've got some ideas. Friday night, we should be playing with our balls. Saturday, no streams on Saturday this week because we've got our meet-up for Busfest. But Sunday, I'll be here. Train Sim World 3 at lunchtime. Farming in the evening. 2 streams on Monday, 1 at lunchtime, 1 in the evening, and then streaming Tuesday evening, doing some Train Sim Classic, and then taking a few days off next week. So it'll be nothing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week, but we'll be back on the Sunday with some farming. So there we go. So thank you to you lot in chat for keeping me company for the last couple of hours and for the last couple of nights doing Train Sim World 3. Really enjoyed it. Don't be surprised if there's more tomorrow. There we go then. No one did anything, so no one to thank. I will be back tomorrow night with something. Until then, if you have been, thanks very much for watching.